Hello, everyone. Welcome to the online talk show Let's Talk, Let's Connect, and the launching of Third International Youth Summit. This is Zanatu Naim Ishita. On behalf of Summit Organizing Committee, I'm welcoming you all to the Third International Youth Summit. The Third International Youth Summit is organized by Workplace Skills Development Academy and Thriving Under Fire with the Association of Triple Skills Consulting, POP, Triple Skills Limited, and Legato Education. We are very delighted to share with you that 39 plus speakers from different countries will be the guest of this virtual summit. Not only that, we are going to launch this one from today, but the good news is it will be continuing till December 2020. So, viewers, from your home, you can attend anytime. You don't need anything except your Wi-Fi or internet or your mobile data connection and your time and pen and paper. Except that nothing, it's totally free of cost. So by sitting at your home, you can get the opportunity to develop your skills. Then you can enjoy the online like the talk show as well as some recorded video from our speakers. So after attending, I just want to share a little brief of the rules and regulation, like it's what you should maintain to like claim the certificate of summit. So here I can just share, after attending the summit, you will get a feedback form from us. You just need to fill in or answer like whatever the session you attend and your feedback, then you need to send that form back to us to claim your summit certificate. Here, I would like to take the opportunity to thank our organizing partner, Prothom Alo Bondhu Sabha. And I want to say thanks as well to our other partners, radio partner as a radio partner, People's Radio 91.6 FM and Opola, a youth organization. So, thank you so much, the audience who are already joined with us. Definitely, I can see lots of comment over here. Definitely stay with us. Today, here we are for the first impact session of the Third International Youth Summit on how to improve yourself in the crisis. So, the first let me begin with a question. Could the COVID-19 crisis be seen as a personal growth opportunity? At the very beginning, it can come to your mind. You would probably say, absolutely, no way. Because we can see that COVID-19 has forced us to confront a new world that is totally a new thing, like the unfamiliar to us, unpredictable, uncertain, uncomfortable, and definitely uncontrollable, which basically leaves us a unpleasant emotion like we are worried, fear, frustration, and sometimes anger. So the lovely viewers, today we will discuss about how one can develop in the crisis to grow well as help others. And we're very delighted to have our special guest, Mr. Steve Ong from Singapore with us.
Hello,
Hi. So
hi everyone.
First of all, I want to request Steve to provide us a bit like introduction about yourself to our viewers, please.
Okay, sure. Okay, hi everyone. Okay, this is Steven from Singapore. I'm a serial entrepreneur running a training company focusing on innovation and entrepreneurship. So what happened is in our training program, we help a lot of people turn themselves into entrepreneurs. Okay, especially during this COVID-19 period, whereby a lot of people are very lost in terms of their career path, in terms of their life. So we provide guidance, provide coaching, provide training to help them to find a direction in their life. And what we do regionally is trying to connect more business owners to come together and have a shared journey to become better and successful in life. So that is what I do on a daily basis. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Steve. Let's introduce our another person, very special person, Mr. Ahmed Bari, the Chief Advisor of International Youth Summit, life coach, and co-founder, Vice President of WSDA New Zealand. So, Mr.
Hey,
Ahmed Bari.
Thank you, Zanatun, and thank you, Steve. Steve, thank you so much for giving us the time. It is awesome to see you again, and you are one of our guests for the main event, right? But unfortunately, we could not do that, unfortunately. But still, in this situation, we are connected. So thank you, viewers. Yes. This is Ahmed Bari, and many of you know me, and I'm very much tired because all those days I'm just working hard with my team to get this live today and to launch this International Youth Summit. And you see, this is the thing that innovative people always think how to solve the problem. Unfortunately, we could not do the in-person summit in Malaysia. This was scheduled, but we thought like how we can reach the youth and see this is happening now. So if you believe yourself, you can achieve your goal, and there's a lot of way you can achieve your goal. So today we're going to talk with Steve about the impact, how the crisis impact us, and how we can it will help us to develop our skill. Yes, Jonathan, thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed. So I want to come back again to Steve. Steve, I just want to share you, we all know that the crisis is going on around the world right now. So what could be your, the suggestion? How can one improve under this crisis or develop themselves?
Okay,
so before,
I think that's...
yeah, sure.
Okay, sure. Okay, I think I'm glad that nowadays we are able to use technology to connect with ourselves. And more so, we're able to use technology, the latest online training tools to impart knowledge, skill sets. And for the learners ourselves, we're able to use the technology to learn and acquire many knowledge during this period of time. Without even stopping physically to schools, we are able to actually connect we're able to connect our learning experience with everybody around the world, which is that's a very fantastic thing in today's technology. And the first thing we need to understand that everybody around the world is not right now embracing online learning. And with this phenomenon of online learning, continuous education, we can make use of this COVID-19 period to first of all find a direction in our life. Understand where do we want to go first, because in the internet there are a lot of programs, whether it's free or paid. There's a lot of programs out there available for our learning journey. So in order not to get so confused with our learning journey and so many training courses online, first of all, we need to understand where do we want to go at the end of the day. Once we have a goal in mind, we're able to select the right program, the right training path to beef up our knowledge and beef up our skill set to reach our destination. I think this COVID-19 has showcased the great opportunity of doing online learning to upgrade ourselves. Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Let's come back to Ahmed again. So I would like to know that what could be the suggestion from your side. Can you just please supplement with Steve. But before that,
Yeah.
I want to take the permission just to acknowledge few of our
Of course, I
audience,
think,
because I
yeah,
can see
lot
lots
of
of
audience,
people.
please.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Please
So,
do. Yeah.
yeah, just I want to acknowledge. I can see that Anika, Hasif Khan, Shubho, Mahmoud Hassan,
Hi.
and so Shohag, Shadia Mridha, Rubel, Awad, then Jubair, Noman, Faizullah, Durgaras Pandey, then Farzana, Tahur, Raihan, Hadiul Islam Hadi, and Rahan Kobir, Shajib, Tisha, Dalia, Hasnu, Jamin, and lots of people are joining. So definitely thank you so much, audience. Please stay with us. I will acknowledge again. Please don't mind if I couldn't take all
Yeah.
the name, because lots of name. So
Yeah.
again, Ahmed, please, if you supplement with Steve.
Yeah, thank you, Zanathan. My first request to all viewers, please do share this video in your timeline, because this is the way you can develop yourself and you can also develop other people, and encourage them to join this International Youth Summit. This is the first time happening ever international event free of cost and at your home. So just like awesome. So exactly, I'm right with you. Like when there's a lockdown happen everywhere, people are just starting learning without having a goal what they want to achieve. So this is a of course it's good that you are actually taking some step, but if you have the right step, so that you can, you know, that what you can do, or what actually looking better, actually you are planning to help yourself after this situation, or in next few years. So this is the thing, that you must have a goal, and we'll definitely discuss about this goal setting and everything. So I'm totally agree with you, and especially I'm requesting everyone to get connect and learn the using the technology. This will help you at this current situation. Zanatun.
Thank you, Ahmed. So it's really great to know from two of our special guests that how we can cope up. So here, definitely lovely audience, please stay with us. And our program is live on from International Youth Summit and Workplace Skills Development Academy official Facebook page. And we are really sorry for technical difficulties. We couldn't broadcast from the LinkedIn page. Sorry for that. Some are asking the question about that. And stay with us, and please drop your question in the comment box. Our guests are here
Yes.
to answer your questions. Let's back to Steve again.
Yep.
As we know that like to develop ourselves, definitely we must have to set some goals, or we must know that where we want to go or what we want to achieve. So can you please suggest something for our young generation, how they can develop themselves?
Okay. First thing, I think, as what we have experienced right now, everybody is skilled in some digital skill sets.
Yes.
So I would encourage every youth right now hearing and attending this virtual summit, look upon yourself to have some digital skills. First thing first, the first digital skill you must have is about cyber securities and digital marketing, because the world is right now moving everything digital. Okay, especially during this COVID-19 and even post-COVID-19. So therefore, digital skills in terms of digital marketing, in terms of cyber securities measures, how to protect ourselves using all these technology and tools that will help us to connect, help us to learn. Okay, we need to actually embrace it. Another type of skill you may want to explore beside digital marketing and cybersecurity will be some digital skills that you can use it to advance your career. Take for example, if I like graphic design, I can simply learn Adobe Photoshop, or maybe some other software, so that when during this COVID-19 time, I can still able to earn some income by providing a service to someone out there who probably need graphic design, logo design, or something along the line. That will be some skills that I think all the youth should be encouraged to acquire. So besides digital marketing, cybersecurity, pick up one digital skill that it can help you to advance your career or even your business to make some form of income. So this is something that I encourage all youth to reconsider learning about the digital space. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's really great. Thank you.
Zanathan, may I request one thing? I think we
Sure.
could not. Can you go to my screen, full screen? I'm just going to the full screen. Can you see that today's topics again one more time? Because everyone asking about the today's topic, so they
Yeah,
can see
sure.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just yeah. So this is our topic for today: how to develop self in crisis, to make
Yeah.
difference in community and themselves.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, probably I want to add something else besides just now I mentioned digital marketing, cyber security, digital skill.
Sorry.
How to create e-commerce site as well as a website. So that is the digital frontage or your shop front for your business. I think you have to learn about this thing as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm just adding with Steve. The reason
Sure.
is like I just started learning animation. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So I was just locked down, and I'm saying what other skill I can do. And at this age, I just start learning the animation. So this is what actually that was one of my passion, to learn the animation. So I just use my time to learn the animation. Not only that, I know this will help me to use in my business and to have some cutting edge presentation using the animation. And especially I'm learning the animation for my training business, so that I can use this animation in my training, so that people will see. And especially we are now planning to go for a lot of online training program. So I just try to develop my skill in animation. So this is what actually you can use to your time to learn some new skill, very productive way. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So, viewers, please stay with us and definitely drop your questions. From so far, we can understand that to cope up with this crisis, we must have to be digitalized. We have to know with the technology what
So
will
yeah, carry on. Yes, carry on.
yeah,
Carry on.
what basically will help you to progress in your career. Yes, please, Ahmed, if you want to add.
Okay, I'm just we are now very much formal. So just go back to Steve. How's the situation in Singapore? What the youth are doing in Singapore? Can you share?
Okay.
Just share. Yeah.
I think our youth are very proactive to help the needy in the Singapore society. In fact, I want to give one example of how the Singapore youth have helped over thousands of needy family in this COVID-19 period. So what happened was, as most of us will probably understand, not every one of us have a laptop or computer to be connected with the world, as well as they use a computer to do online learning. So what happened was, there is this group, there is this non-profit organization that they activate over a few hundreds of youth. What happened is that they collect all these used laptop that contribute by the general public, they refurbish it, refunction it, and it become useful again. And all these laptops are given free to this 1,000 over family, needy family to be connected in terms of communication and work, as well as for the children to be able to use the computer to do home-based learning. And I think this is something that is very, very encouraging, that I think the world must know about them.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And I think this is called impact. Yes, this is called impact.
Yes.
Because this is because I'm very much delighted to know this information, and thank you, Steve, for sharing this information.
Yes.
See the world that in situation people come forward and using their old laptop to help other people. So it is an awesome. And of course, I thought initially you were going to say that they're actually giving the food and other stuff, but it is a completely new idea. Thank you so much, Steve. It's a completely new idea. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's excellent, awesome to learn something new. So what Singapore is doing, like something
Exactly.
different. Thank you.
Yes.
So we are getting some questions from our audience. So I want to take one question that is from Muhammad Mustafa. He said that if a youth has nothing like money or wealth, how can
Mm.
he succeed? So
Mm.
Steve, if
First
you,
you, then I will.
yeah, first.
Okay, now first of all, you can start any form of business or career with almost absolutely no money. Okay, what I mean is that explore what you know, explore what you have. Okay, what are the resources you can able to contribute to make an income? Take for example, just I mentioned about the youth, right? Able to refurbish computers. Now, this is one skill that if you know, you can provide some assistance to help people to get some of these IT glitches out of their way to in terms of their computer. So you may want to actually advertise that you're able to help people to improve the by just within 1 hour for a price of maybe 50 USD. Okay, you can do that. In fact, you don't need to have money to create money. You just need to have resourcefulness as well as creativity. These are the two things that I will encourage you to consider, and you can make a difference in people's life on top of your own life by making an income. Yeah, that's one thing
Yes.
I would stress about.
Yes,
Yeah.
and thank
Thank
you,
you,
Steve.
Steve.
And I just like to improvise and also supplement on these issues that and the word resourcefulness. We have to understand that everyone has some sort of resources. Don't focus that you don't have money,
Yep.
because for business, if you really want to contribute, business is not about the money. Business
Yes.
is all about the idea. And if you have a good idea, people will come beside you and help you out. Even though if you don't need the people, you can go and implement your ideas and to into a business. So this is actually happening around the world, and for every young, I'm just requesting, if you never focus on what you don't have, rather you focus what you have. It could be your skill, it could be your communication skill, it could be your critical thinking skill, it could be your problem solving skill. These are the very important skills you can use, and then you can actually come up with the idea. So when you connect with this kind of platform, even I can share my story. Always I share my story. When I was just only 19 years old, I start my first business at the age of 19, and that time I don't have any money, but I has the courage and the motivation or the passion to do something for me, because I lost my father and I had a huge financial crisis. So I thought, like, just doing some just tuition or just it will not help me or for my career. So I went to different people and I say, like, this is my skill, I can sell, I'm a marketer, I can talk, and you can just try me. And I had the IT skill that moment. So I asked them to they refused me. Many people refused me, like more than 100 people refused me. But I still, with my passion, I work, and I get the successful. Because out of 100 people, if you just don't give up, go to 100 people and approach yourself, go to 100 people, and I'm sure that you will get one people will come forward. And finally one organization come forward to support me. And actually they just I went there to sell my computer, but they don't want to buy the computer. Rather they give me a attendance sheet that can you print this for us. So this is the way I came to the printing business. But I was a marketing, but the printing business gives me a lot of money. I spend a lot of time, and I actually buy my own car at the age of like uh, 23 or 22. At the age of I buy my own car, and you can understand that I was really struggle with the money, but I have success. So I think always focus what you have. This is very important. What you have. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed.
Yep.
So I am getting more questions. So first, I want to go with a question from Farzana Zahid. She asks that, like, we know that young people are having a different type of skills, and they are really passionate to do some social development work, and they are having the willingness, but they basically having the lack of the proper skills. So she asks that how can we like develop our skills. That question I would like to add another question with this one. The question is from Habibur Rahman Avi. He said that how can we build up our leadership capacity staying at home in this pandemic time? So Ahmed, I want to start with you this
Okay,
time
I
for both
like
of
to
the question.
start with obvious question, how you can actually start leadership. I think the best way to how you can communicate, because in this world right now, leadership, you cannot just enter in a room and you cannot just talk yourself and you go your leadership. Leadership means like you need to engage with other people and share your views and receive other views and ideas with open heart, and to encourage other people. So of course we talk about the personal leadership, and also the other leadership is how you can help the community and society. So for me, at this crisis moment, when you are at the home, use your device, because everyone, we have few friends who are really care about each other, and make a group, and in the group you actually discuss about the issues that every day, talk about some good ideas, about some good ideas. I think rather than just talking how many people died in USA or how many people died in some other countries or your country, you always think about like what could be the next step we can think, and then you can throw an idea. This is another thing. I'm just talking. This is impact strengths. That's why I'm giving you a tool that everyone in your group, you have assigned someone to come up with some brilliant idea, and you, when he present that idea, everyone will share their opinion about that idea, rather than criticizing, oh, this is a bullshit idea. Rather than criticizing, you can just say that, okay, this is a very good idea, we can think more about that, or you can do this and that. So this is the way you can group activity. You can create the group online group activity, and every day, not much time, you can have at least 15 to half an hour or maximum 1 hour you can spend to refresh your mind and to share the new ideas with your friend. And that's the way I think you all will remain active in your brain and active socially. And the other question was how to develop the skills, right?
Skills, yes.
Yeah, I think skills need, like, you have to have the passion, like where you want to go. Because I see many people in recently, I see everyone completing this course or that course because it's free, and you go for this, that's quite okay. I'm appreciate that you, and it could be appreciated by any organization later on or anytime. So another good way to learn, ask yourself what actually you need. And always I tell everyone to ask yourself whether you know yourself. Sometimes we do, no, well, I know yourself, I know myself. No, I'm not, I'm sure that you don't know yourself. So ask yourself 4 difficult questions, and it is very easy. The number 1 question is, I know what I know. That's when you ask yourself what you actually know. I know what I know. And then the second question, I know what I don't know. So this is the second question, Jay. Ask yourself what you don't know. And the third question will be, I don't know what I know. That's mean you don't know actually what you know. And for this, you need other people help, people around you, they can help you, guide you. And the final question is, I don't know what I don't know. So these 4 questions, ask yourself and try to find out the question, and not only just ask in your brain. Please do write. And Ishita, the thing is, like, ask everyone to bring the pen
Yes.
and paper for the next
Yep.
sessions, impact session, because these are the tips can change your life. Trust me, it changed my life. It will change your life. So this is from me.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Steve.
Ahmed. So, Steve, would you like to add here,
Or you
please?
can, yeah, or you can throw the another questions. Yeah.
Yes. Now I think we are not able to hear Steve. There is some problem with the sound.
Is it better? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
Yes,
much
now
better.
better. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, good. I think when we are young, a lot of us doubt that we have capability to make a difference. First of all, understand whether do we have the passion to help somebody to succeed, okay, or do we have the the knowledge or something that is valuable to somebody, that somebody willing to spend time and with us to learn from us. Okay,
Yes.
we need to actually ask ourselves this set of questions first. Okay, and only when there are opportunity that you find that there's somebody willing to pay you for a skill set or for your knowledge, you might want to see whether can you pick up and deepen more information or more knowledge within your passion or within your knowledge or skills that you acquired, that you saw there's a market potential that people willing to pay you for that. Now that's on the skill set. So I don't know whether I answered the question or not, but in short is that look upon what you have, and even you don't have what you think people want. Okay, try to learn from somebody who you can become an expert, so that people can look upon you for information, for skill set. Okay, for willing to pay you for that. No, that's on the skill set. On the leadership, I think all of us, okay, in one way or another, aspire to be to help people. So leadership is not so much of position, but leadership is more about help people to achieve what they want, and in turn, you yourself grow and the person grow with you as well. So leadership, in my honest opinion, is about trying to understand people first, trying to understand what they need, trying to
Yes.
understand whether can you help to lead them to the solution of their problem. Okay, if you're good in do that, even you are not a manager or a director or of somebody of prominent position, you yourself can develop that leadership within you for people to follow you for solution, for advice, or even for expert opinion. So these are something that I think look upon yourself to understand people. That is the first starting point of develop your leadership. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so
Excellent.
much, Steve. So I
Yeah.
have another question to Steve. The question came from Roshan Kumar. He asked that what is the main pillar for e-learning? So,
Main pillar.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know I get the question correctly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this junction, for e-learning, a lot of people are jumping onto the bandwagon of doing e-commerce, digital marketing. I don't know whether this is what you're looking for, the answer that you're looking for. A lot of people are going into doing something as a freelancer. Okay, whether I use my skill set in Photoshop, or whether I use my skill set in terms of copywriting, or whether I use my skill set in helping to do some maybe program or maybe some pictures. I think a lot of people are acquiring all these skill sets so that they can put their skill set onto online to
Yeah.
market and to make an income for themselves. So primarily the direction of all this e-learning are geared towards bring yourself up towards a marketable level. Yep.
Exactly.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
For my
I have,
side, just a quick supplement. For my
30
side, for
seconds.
e-learning,
Yeah.
for e-learning, I think I will rather focus on like your passion. This is completely you might looking for platform, but I'm not going to say you platform. I'm rather say you that you have to have the passion to learn, because it is critical. It is a new thing to us, and I saw many people actually give up the e-learning because of the using of the technology or don't understand the technology. So this is
Yes.
what I need to. You have to keep your passion on learning things. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And I want to say a big thanks once again to our lovely audience, because lots of questions are coming and lots of people are
Yeah.
with us. Thank you so much once again. So I just want to mention like Muhammad Mustafa, he said a good thing, like the people who joined here, they're really lucky, they're enjoying this online summit. But what about the other, because there are lots of youths all over the world, and or from his country, they couldn't connect. So in that case, I want to again repeat to our lovely audience, please share this video to your timeline.
Yeah.
If you share in your timeline so that your friends can enjoy that one, and they can learn something new, and share your friend as well to learn this through their timeline. So this is the
Yes.
way we can spread our learnings or our skills to others, so that hopefully it can, definitely we can't reach all, but definitely we can maximize the number.
Zanatun,
So
may I know from which country he's talking? From which country?
Mohammad Mustafa, he is most probably from Bangladesh.
Okay, Mohammed Mustafa. Okay, so Mustafa, the thing is like when I was very young, I learned one thing that is, and actually that impact me a lot. Each one teach one. Each one teach one.
Teacher.
So this
Good
is
one.
very important. I'm requesting you to like just don't think like who will do what, who will do what. Rather, you think, okay, I have learned this thing, and you become our one of you can become our one of our partner, and then you can develop or you can form a group, and from that group you can transform your message on behalf of us to your friends, and you can also ask them to join. So if you know that always we give a big thought like I know in remote people are not doing this thing, that is a good thing, but what action you can take? For us, we do understand that many people we cannot reach, but what we are saying that unless you start sharing these videos or this feed, we cannot reach everyone. So this is what we are taking our action to reach 1,000 people, and now your action to take that to at least 10 people, at least everyone. I'm requesting everyone just to take initiative, invite 10 people to join this summit, because this summit just launched today and it will go for next 6 months. Every day, so every week we launch 4 session, technical or impact session, and this will help you to develop yourself. And by this time, and we also introduce some more summits, and I'm sure that you will love those ideas and the summits to develop your skills. So thank you so much. Ishita, sorry.
It's okay.
Quickly,
Thank you, Ahmed.
we have
Ahmed, the
lots of questions.
next question is to you. Like
Yes.
Misbahul Islam, he asks that he has completed his MBA under the marketing department. So, as a marketing student, what online course should he do to improve himself?
Nothing, to be honest. Nothing.
Yeah.
Don't just, of course, you are now stuck in summer, so you think that I can do this and that. I'd rather ask you to go back to your year one textbook, read that again, or year two textbook, read those books again with your full attention, because I'm sure that when you are studying when you are completing your MBA or BBA, you have not much time to go deep in that theoretical things or in your book. So this is the best way, at least in because I was a faculty member of, and I actually faculty of marketing and management. So I know that many people don't study properly. So my request to everyone to just read the case study, and the what you can do watch TED Talk, get involved with Youth Summit. So this is the 3 things you can do to just don't go for just online things, because that is good. And you can find, I know you are skilled enough to find, you can Google it. There's thousand of courses, but the thing is actually what you really learn. Otherwise, in the market situation, you cannot come up with the solution. You cannot just show people certificate that I have thousands of certificate, but you don't have skills. So certificate and skills are not the same thing, my friend. So please do try to learn something from the TED Talks. They are very good platform to know what actually the people, and also learn from us who actually struggle in their life and become successful. Thank you, Ishita.
Thank you.
What do you
So
think,
my
Steve? Isn't that right thing?
Steve,
Sorry.
again the sound problem. We can't hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay, is it okay now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so absolutely right. Okay, I do agree that a lot of students don't exactly study. Okay,
Yeah.
so go back to fundamental. What exactly are all these lesson need to be learned? Deep dive into all this lesson, because
Yes.
once you start to understand, okay, the essence of it, right? you will start to appreciate what is going on in the world, and therefore it sharpen your way at looking at things, especially in the marketing field. I'm a trained marketer, so whatever books of marketing, and while they actually help me to understand a lot of things, but it does not give me the sharpness in terms of creativity, in terms of how to look at human behavior. Okay,
Yes,
all this theory do help, but nothing beats experience, nothing beats or your own observation, your own appreciation of the world. Because once you're
exactly.
able to shape all this information into your expertise, you will become the expert.
Exactly.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay, lots of question is still there. So this time, most probably, I'm gonna 1 minute to our
Yes,
guest
sure,
to
sure.
cover all the question. So the next question is, most of the time when we start with something new, after some period we lose our passion. How can we
Yep.
manage this type of situation? So, Steve, I want to add you first.
Okay,
Yes,
now first of all, ask yourself why you are passionate about that thing in the first place. Find your first love. Why you love this thing first. And second
Yes.
question is that why you lost that love. Okay, is there anything that caused you to lose this passion? Okay, is it because the challenge you face, or is it because people are not appreciative of your effort, or probably because you are lack of confidence to move forward with your passion, just because the world give you all the negative remarks, or the naysayer trying to put you down, like what Ahmed have gone through. He knocked 100 over company there, and probably
yes,
nobody give you that chance. So
yeah,
sometimes it could be because of disappointment or frustration, and we lose our passion. So find back your passion first. But if all else fail, then okay, start to understand that uh, based on your own personality, based on what you're able to do, can you pursue a different direction that will give you the pump, the excitement. Every single morning I wake up, hey, I want to wake up to improve myself in copywriting, or maybe I want to improve myself in digital animation. Okay, is there anywhere I can learn? Because the signal of a great passion is not about the money it bring in. Of course, money do helps, okay, but more so is I'm always hungry to learn something and deeper into the subject matters. How can I be an expert in that area that nobody forced me into learning? I still carry on learning it. Yep.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you,
exactly.
Steve. And now I want to add the next question. That question I will go to Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed.
Yeah.
The question was from Shikha. She said that like because I think she has also attended one of your international youth camp program. So she said that you talk about some health and well-being things. So those
Yes.
health tips are really helpful for her
Yeah.
as well. She wants to share that thing with the youth. So can you please
Yes.
tell those health tips? And also definitely in this situation, the developing the immunity is definitely it's important.
Important. Yes.
So
Yes.
please, Amin.
So thank you. I'm not going to talk much because we have session on health and well-being. So Shikha,
Yes.
please do, and other I'm requesting you to do watch that, because it's not only you. It's majority of people don't understand the healthy lifestyle, so that's why they're struggling. Just giving you one, just only one, because in Muslim world there's a now fasting is happening, so people are having the fasting the whole day. So my one of my friend just share it. We have a group, and he asking in the group. Some of my friends are physician or doctor, so he just asked what kind of medicine I can took for my gastric, and keep just. I got lucky to see that message because we just called sometime, and I just personally inbox him. Look, may I give you, I'm not a doctor, but may I give you some tips, and if you follow you might get a better result. And he said like that he has the gas problem and everything. I said like, don't go for medicine for now, just try my solution or my idea for 7 days, and if it is work, then you have problems. If not, then you can go for medicine and other stuff. So I gave them very simple, and this is the most important tips for today and every day. I tell and share with everyone. Do not drink water while you are having the food.
Mm.
Take water at least 15 minutes before each meal and 45 minutes after each meal. Not when you're having the food, not take the fresh drinking water. I'm not talking about the juice. I'm not talking about the tea. So don't take in between when you are having food, don't take water every time. So it actually dilute your enzyme. And when the enzyme are diluted, it cannot digest the food. And then the residue of the food remain like it's don't break, and some sort of acid actually produce. So this is why we have the acidic problem. So when you follow this measure, like never take water when in your meal. So always take 15 minutes before and 45 minutes after your meal. So, and that's the way my friend, just only 7 days back, he already noticed me that yes, he's completely out of gastric problem. So this is the tip for today. We can talk about that later. Yes, Zanatun.
Thank you. So I'm just going to the next one. The next question is from Nepal. Indra Lakshmi. She asks that what are the possible ways to come out from the current situation? So,
Ooh.
I would like to start
Wow.
with Steve first time.
Yeah.
Okay. So now there's many ways, depend on which angle you're coming from. You're talking about medical way. I don't have answer for you. Okay. But for personal development and professional development, I have an answer for you. Okay, which I already mentioned repeatedly, is find out what is the goal of your life, or at least for the next 3-5 years. Okay, what is the goal over the next 3 to 5 years that you want to achieve? Now with that, from there you carve out a learning journey or a training journey, so that you can acquire more knowledge, more skill set that can help you to advance towards the goal more effectively, more efficiently. So with the personal and professional development path, you can possibly reach your goal, okay, and during this period of time, getting out of the situation of COVID, whereby people are lost, people are not too sure about their future, with COVID coming in, that threaten their job, threaten their livelihood. Maybe you could actually go from this angle on personal development and professional development, decide that path to move out of COVID-19 situation, or maybe you can to use your knowledge during this period of time, set up an e-commerce, do some digital marketing, and to promote your skill set. That I do believe with the current situation, a lot of people are seeking help to bring them from one place to another place, and maybe you are that bridge from point A to point B for that person. Yeah,
Yes,
that could
exactly.
be one way of looking at it. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Thank you.
for my supplement is very quickly that yes, this situation is very challenging. I would rather tell everyone to develop their emotional intelligence, because this is very important skill to help you calm down in the situation,
Yes.
and actually that will help you to think very profoundly and proactively what to do. So develop your emotional skill, emotional intelligence skill, and it will help you. And we are going to offer some training program on that issue soon. So so this always focus on at least some personal development, and then you can obviously find out your way to overcome the crisis. And if you are talking about how to, because we are not scientists, we are not going to give you any solution, but what we can do that develop the hygiene skill, develop the more hygiene skills, so that you can keep yourself distance from other people, or from the distance from the disease. Thank you, Ishta.
Yes.
We have
Thank you.
so many questions.
Yeah, lots of question, and
Please.
definitely I want to just mention that the same question was from few of them, so I'm not going to repeat that, like what we can do to like overcome the COVID-19 and how can we go forward. So I guess our guest already covered those questions, because most of the questions are similar. So I want to go to the next question. The question from Shruti. She said that, Namaste, I am a law student studying in grade 11. as well all know law is more related to research and building your confidence level to speak in the mass. So she asks that how can she build up her confidence level when she speak in front of the mass people, and how can she develop her research skill? So Ahmed.
Ooh. Oh, for me. Okay.
Ahmed,
Thank you.
yes.
Actually, Shruti, thank you. I'm just reading your question and it comes to the host too. So thank you for very much. It's very good thing. So to develop your confidence level, the first thing is like do practice at home in front of the mirror. Talking. This is very important way to and communicate with your like some because sometimes you have to communicate with your friends. Ask them. You find 3 or 4 friends or 5 friends who are actually don't judge you whatever the presentation skill you have. So or make a group, and then within the group you just practice and practice and practice. Without practicing you cannot improve your skill. There is no medicine so far I know that found to develop your confidence level in front of talking to the mass people. So to overcome this situation, first develop your skill in front of your mirror, and the second thing is develop your skill by talking in front of your five or 6 people, and then move to 10 people, then move to 15, and then gradually move to number. This is for me tips. Stephen.
Okay, thank you, Ahmed. Steve, would you like to supplement, or can I go to the next question? Because there are lots of questions.
Okay, I think just to supplement, okay, beside talking in front of a mirror, practice in front of a mirror, how also record your speaking in front of a camera.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Then you can try to tweak and improve
Review.
along the way. That will be
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Of course.
It's a great
and
one.
you know that
Yes.
just sorry Ishita, just only for that to become a public speaking, I at the age of like that time it was like very expensive to buy a recorder, and I pull money to buy a recorder to record my speech and then to improve my skill. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Steve. It's a very good point. Thank you so much.
It's a very good point. Thank you.
But
so,
now you have the phone and other stuff, so it's very easy to record everything.
So easy to record.
Correct.
True. So I want to go to the next question. Next question was like Meherin. She asks that, Sir and Madam, I am having, if you are answering everyone's question, but I am having a different question. Telling us something about yourself means how you spend your daily life, how your leisure time goes, and so on. So, Steve, if you share, like under this pandemic situation, as we are all locked down under the lockdown, so what usually you are doing to do the productive or fruitful time, or in your leisure time?
Yeah. First of all, I wake up. I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Wow. So what I do is I exercise. Obviously, exercise for at least 20 to 30 minutes. After exercise ready, then have a breakfast. Have a good breakfast to start off the day. Read some news. Okay. Notice I don't read news and eat breakfast. Have a good starting point first, because news are always sensational, meaning that they always project the bad, all the negative side of things around the world. So try not to get yourself start out the morning with negative things first. Okay. Have a happy life by eating a good hearty breakfast. Then do some quick reading, catching up with the world news. After which, plan your day. So this is what I do. After I spend half an hour understanding what's going on in the world, pick up all the major news, I will plan my day over the next 15 to 20 minutes. So I will start off doing everything, achieving all my checklist from 9 all the way to 6. So by the time it's 6 o'clock, I will actually complete at least 80 to 90% of what I actually planned for in my checklist, my to-do list. So if there is a 10 to 20% shortfall, is okay, because we must give ourselves some opportunity to fail as well. So don't be too hard up on ourselves that we die, we have to complete 100% of our checklist. No way. Okay, give ourselves some breather as well. So after 6, connect with our family, connect with my family. Okay, check out how's things going on, spend some time, some personal time, some family time, quality time. And by 10 or 11 p.m., you should able to put all this your family time aside. I think by the time your children will actually sleep as well. So spend the last 1 to 2 hours, okay, learn something, okay, about your passion, about something that you like. Pick up something. So this is a very good 1 to 2 hours learning opportunity every day. You should actually carve out for yourself. So by 12 o'clock, you must sleep. Okay, you
Yeah.
must sleep. Minimum 6 hours of rest. So 12 to 6 is a good time. Don't do overnight stuff. Yeah, because by the time, okay, you're tired out, by the time you sleep at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you won't be having energy for the next day. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Steve. Ahmed,
So,
can you please continue?
before answering, Farzana Zahid, I'm gonna answer your question about the career. Back to your career. So
Yes. Yeah.
my typical. If I can check some more important questions there. So
Yeah,
my
sure.
typical day during the Ramadan is little bit changed because we have to go wake up in the
Yep.
early in the morning for having some food to start
Yes.
our fasting. So this is something, but a typical day I usually start, and even every time I usually start by 6:30 to 7 all the time. I never oversleep. I never not to try oversleep. Even on a Friday or even on the weekend, I never try to sleep because the Friday typically here or Saturday, Sunday in New Zealand, I have the weekends. So I never try to sleep. Sometimes, very often, I sleep over. Very is just when you are really tired and other thing. I always have a good breakfast. That is the most important thing. Thank you, Steve. And don't I do things I do like just to have a comedy show. I watch a lot of comedy movie, not in the breakfast time, but in the dinner time. I watch the comedy movie and have some because my for my dining I have the TV, so that is the why ticket things. But in the morning I have the morning is the best time to have the proper breakfast to start
Yes.
your day. Give some food for your body and everything. And of course I maintain the healthy lifestyle by having the water. When I wake up I have the 2 glasses of water in the empty
Yep.
stomach. It will clear my stomach and it gives me a very I start my day with a whole huge energy. So and then I try to maintain the lifestyle, having that right time of taking water and this. I do make my plan one like I had like last night I already done what I'm going to do. This is what this is my here. So last night I already planned what I'm going to do for today. So this is my way of managing my time, and I try to keep achieving things. And I also agree with Steve. Don't try to give an opportunity to fail, so that you can come up with the again you have the energy to solve or complete your rest of the work. And usually when I'm usually we do the office and everything, so those are a little bit busy. Back by 5 or 4:30 or sometimes 3:30 from the office. And I love to cook. Sometimes I do cook. Usually I cook. I love to cook myself sometimes. And then I have my dinner by 6. I have my lunch by 12 to 1. 12 to 1 I force myself to have the lunch. 6:30 5:30 I have my dinner. And after that I just watch. Sometimes I do writing or reading other things, books. And then gradually I go to bed. Usually typical days normally I go to bed by 10. And from 9 onwards I try not to answer the phones. So this is my ritual, not to answer the phones. If someone if this is a very tricky, I'm sorry that we already passed our time. Whenever people call me after 11 or 12, you know what I do? I call them early in the morning at 5 o'clock to them, or maybe 6 o'clock. When I wake up I answer them. Hi, what's up? So this is where I'm just joking. No, it's true. So if someone give me pain the 11 o'clock, I give them the morning treat by wake them up in the early in the morning. So this is the way. I do believe that healthy lifestyle is very important, and this is the lifestyle. I do spend my time with my family, with my friends, with my colleagues, and I have beautiful office colleagues. We always make fun. So fun is the
Okay.
life. Fun is the life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed. So the
So,
next question I
Ishita,
want to
can we
go.
just, Steve, can we go for another 10 minutes or 15 minutes so that we can answer? If you are not busy, right? You're okay, or are you busy?
No,
You
it's
have to
okay.
go.
It's okay. I'm
All
okay. I'm
right.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's really
Good.
great. Okay. So before going to the next question, once again, I want to say thanks to our lovely viewers. And again, in reference to our Mr. Ahmed, what he said, like 1% each one. So if we can share the video in our timeline to who joins later, I am requesting them, please share the video to your timeline so that your friend who didn't do the registration, they can also enjoy this session. So the next question is from Shunila. Sunila, she said that she's from Nepal. Ahmed sir talked about EQ. Can you explain what are some of the keys area of strength for you in this area of emotional intelligence? Key area of the emotional intelligence. Ahmed, please.
Okay. So I think the key area is to help when you have the EQ skill, you can see yourself that you can calm down in any challenge moment. I think that's for me. I think and for that's for me it's a the key area for me that because when we become excited, we cannot come up with the right solution, and actually that actually challenge our relationship with the people around us. So EQ help us to calm yourself down or calm and control your brain and other stuff so that you can actually perform very well and you can maintain your communication. Thank you. So we
Thank
have the
you.
EQ. We have more session on EQ on this your summit. And John is coming tomorrow. John Feisendier is coming tomorrow. Please do ask the question to him. He is the best in EQ.
Thank you. Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Ahmed. So the next question I would like to go. One question, one participant asked. He asked that in Bangladesh, lots of young people used to sleep at morning 4 a.m. or 5 p.m. It's turned into a bad habit. How much bad this habit for our body? So, Steve, can you please answer this question? Like young
Okay, now,
generation usually wake like they stay till whole
yeah,
night.
in fact, it's everywhere around the world. A lot of young people sleep as late as 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Sometimes even almost the almost when the sun's coming out.
Yes.
Now, one thing's bad is, first of all, we are not giving enough time for our body to recover. Now, according to the Chinese, um, uh, in terms of the traditional Chinese medicine philosophy, our body will start to recover ourselves. Okay, if we let the body recover, they start off the recovery process from 11 p.m. onwards. So even I sleep at 12 a.m., I'm already 1 hour late, giving 1 hour less for my body to recover from
Exactly.
the daily thing. Yes. So
Mm.
by sleeping late and by stimulating, first of all, your heart is pounding. You're not giving an opportunity for your heart, right, to slow down. And when your heart is not slowing down, over time, as we age, it will develop problems. And this is evident in the medical world, in the medical science. So our heart should have the opportunity to slow down, and also for the blood circulation to go around our body in a much slower way to deliver nutrients to every part of our body. If we are not giving the opportunity for our blood circulation to move around the body, chances is that somewhere, somehow, our cells will be deteriorating. And when our cells deteriorating, all kind of illness will develop. So over long term, it's going to be a very big problem to ourselves. Now, when we are young, we can say that hey, things are okay, we are healthy, we are able to handle all kind of things. But wait till 20, 30 years down the road, the effect will come. Okay, trust me, the effect will come.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, so try not to sleep as late as possible. Okay, have enough rest. Okay, because the body, okay, if you look at human body, the anatomy, the body will use the opportunity during the rest time to recuperate a lot of things within our body. Take for example, our liver. Our liver is trying to expel all this toxic in our
Toxic. Yeah.
body, yeah, as
Yes.
much as possible. And if you sleep past 1 a.m., do you know your liver is going to be undergo a lot of stress? And
Yes.
when the liver got under stress, they won't be able to expel toxin out of our body. And the last thing we know, right, okay, our liver going to fuel us. Okay, our body will not able to take away all this disease if more effectively, okay, than usual. So try not to sleep late. as much as possible, even uh, even you need to actually work past maybe 11 p.m., try not to drag into 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah, that
Yeah,
as much as
it's
possible. Yeah,
possible. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you,
yeah,
Steve.
yeah, I'm not going to supplement
Yeah.
anything. Just Ishita, I'm just going to tell you, like, at this moment, I think I saw a lot of question about the unemployment issue.
Yeah.
If you can,
Like
yes.
yeah, like if in a summary I say that because the same question came from few of them, as the pandemic is going on, so most of the country people are losing their job.
yeah,
So in that condition, what they should do, because they are that like leads them to the financial crisis and definitely the stress, and they are frustrated. What should they do, or what? How can they like go ahead?
Yep.
So Ahmed, yeah,
For me, okay.
yes.
I do think that this is a very good. Actually, when there is a challenge, actually there is a lots of good opportunity comes. So
yeah,
this is the best way to think yourself, like what idea you can transform to business. Think I can give you a few examples that now I'm getting meat from home delivery and getting mango home delivery. I'm getting other things home delivery, so I'm just very excited to, like, everything you can do the home delivery. So this is so how they are doing. And so you can think how safely you can do, improve your service, go contact with the people and try to source the idea. But don't run for the same idea, because everyone is now running for the home-based services. I rather ask you to think what else you can do staying at home. And there's a lot of things you can do by learning the skills, like designing things or the animation things, because it's very skilled. Like, we have shortage of skilled people who can design, develop the graphics things and other stuff. So this is what you can also think. And but the idea is like, start a small scale. The other in other show I also talked about, like, the laundry service. That is another challenge, the laundry service. So you can think how the laundry service, you can provide the support to the laundry service. In another, people are actually thinking about the hair cutting, beautification, other things. So but these are more of like contact based, close contact things. So I'm not going to advise on that, but you can think of how, just observe what you can do, observe around you, right? And when you feel positive, I think when you actually looking for solution, you can go solution. But when you look for problem, you can find thousands of problems. I'm just taking one example from Steve, that for me, I never watch, like, for first few days I watched that TV news, what is the casualty, how many people dead or how many people affected. But for the last 10 or 15 days, I never even opened the TV to have that news. I always focus on, I put myself on Discovery, National Geography, some cooking shows and other stuff, so that I try to learn what are the things I can do in a different way. So this is a good example for third international youth summit, that we already postponed that summit. And then we thought, like, why not we just go for live, because that's the way we can catch even much more audience, and we can introduce, like, I know that we have more than 3,000 people already registered for this event. Our target is to go for 10,000 to 15,000 people. So this is a free event, and I'm requesting everyone, just follow these shows and you come up with the idea. I'm sure that you come up with the idea. Yes,
Thank you.
Zanatun.
Thank you,
But
Ahmed.
just sorry. So last one thing, just
Sure.
do start something on a very small scale. Go for 10 to 15 clients. Take the feedback from them. What are the
Sure.
feedback? Are they happy? Then you expand your business. Don't think at this moment a big business, big investment. Even I'm just going to Farzana Zahid. I'm not. I'm. Thank you. You are a civil engineer. You are struggling, but think how you can support from your home. Of course, civil engineering need to be in the project side and other things, but focus on your other passion. Focus on your other skills. What skill you can use to look after your baby at home. At the same time, you can contribute to the community, or have some income generating things. And you
Yes.
will find, I'm sure that there's a lot of things you can find. Just focus on them, focus on solving the problem, focus on positive thing, and of course
Yeah.
contact with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Hamid. Lots of questions are coming. Audience, please don't disappoint if we couldn't cover all. Amina Aziz, please can you repeat your question again? Because lots of question came, maybe it going to the up. So if you can you please drop that in the comment box so that we can cover it. And the next question that I would like to here mentioned, like one question was about like the leadership, like one person she said that leadership is like very important for teamwork or like any kind of work. So in that case, sometimes like who is the leader in based on the situation, sometimes maybe he or she needs to be commanding. So how can they do that, the proper leadership thing, or maintain that so that the team and they can balance and it can go proceed very well? So, Steve.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now on leadership in a teamwork itself, first of all, I would urge everyone to practice this first. Okay, have your role and responsibility to be defined well in the very first day, or even at the first item of your meeting. Because if your role and your responsibility is not defined, I can almost guarantee that there will be conflicts and there will be argument, there will be frustration and disappointment. So first thing in a team setup, have your role and responsibility be well defined.
Yeah. So we just missed probably. Okay, Steve is coming back.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We missed.
Same, same.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'll just keep it short what I say. Okay. First thing first, everybody must have a well-defined role and responsibility in a team. So this must be done as a first item of the setup of the team. Now, I can almost guarantee you that if this thing was not done properly, there will be disappointment, there will be frustration, there will be unhappiness along the teamwork itself. So once everybody agreed to disagree, everybody have a very well defined role and responsibility, chances is that whenever there is a conflict, it can be resolved much more effectively than not having it spelled out. So the last thing you want is everybody not happy at the end of the project or the teamwork, and everybody can't fulfill the whole entire outcome of the project. That will be the last thing. So first thing first, define your role and responsibility clearly. Have a consensus that we need to agree to disagree with each other. There will be chances of conflicts, but let's agree that we go with the majority decision. That is the first thing you must do for as a leader in a team.
Thank you, Steve. Ahmed, would you like to please add?
Okay, just to acknowledge, behind the scene, 3 people are still working. There's Sabina, Maisha, and Farin. They're actually behind the screen. They're doing all the hard work. So I'm requesting my team to compile all the feedbacks and the questions so that we can review them and we can ask them gradually. At least we can also send them personal answer to their inbox. So team, please do copy and all the feedbacks, and so that we can follow them later on. So thank you so much. And for my side, to become a leader is you must have the patience, humbleness, respect. These are very important virtue you must possess. Of course, what Steve already said, that obviously in functional terms, but for your personal development and or as a personal leader, to become a leader, you must possess those possess and practice. It is not that you inherit those things. You can, if you practice and listen other people, then you will develop the humbleness, the politeness, the respect, and the communication. These all also help you to develop your personal leadership skill or the leadership skill in a team. So these are very important virtue. Yes, Ishita.
Yes, thank you, Amit. So I would like to just jump on the next question. Okay, before coming to the next question, I saw another question in the comment box. Like it was like about the English. So he said that definitely in the competitive world, like English is very important. So he said that definitely the speaking English important, and in the regarding the English, what about the grammar? According to him, the proper grammar definitely it should be. So do you agree that one, or what do you say about that? He just asks about that, like if you are speaking in English, what about the grammar and all? Okay, I want to
okay,
Steve.
probably. Okay, I think first of all, language is a means of communication. Now, it
Yeah,
doesn't mean that you need to speak perfect English to be able to get your message across. So,
yeah,
the point I want to drive is that as long as your message is clear, concise, and understood by the other party, whether your English is perfect or not, it doesn't matter. Understand?
yes. Yes, thank you, Steve. So, okay, now I would like to just jump to the next question. Amit,
Ishita, can I just supplement very quickly?
sure, 30
Uh,
seconds.
Yeah.
the biggest problem,
Yeah,
with all due respect to everyone, the biggest problem, everyone just focusing on English is just like a very hard communication path. But
Yeah.
for me, I'm just saying, just have the confidence, overcome your fear. Don't focus on the accent at the first
Yeah.
beginning, because we are not the native English speaker. English is
Yeah.
our second language or third language. So don't worry about this at the beginning. Don't worry.
Yeah.
At the beginning, you focus on how you can communicate with other people. That's the thing. So I see many people, like when they saw the conversation is happening in English in the group, and they just left. So you just have to wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Trust me, wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Try to listen carefully, and then you see that your brain will adjust with it. The idea is like when you drive with left hand drive and right hand drive, you have difficulties. So I'll tell you more, but the thing is, please do trust that you all are very good in English. Believe yourself first. You all are good in
Yep.
English or any
Yes.
language at the beginning. Then you can start, and then you can overcome all that challenges. Thank you.
thank you, Amit. So the next question I would like to take from the Pratiksha. She is from Nepal. She said that in Nepal, time management is the greatest problem students face, especially those involved in the science stream in high school. Because like when they beside the science education, if they want to involve in other sectors where they have the interest, like the games, public speakings, and fitness, any other things. But do you have any suggestion to the students facing problem in balancing time for everything? So Ahmed.
I think in Asia we have biggest challenge in time management, whole Asia, because I travel a lot of countries in Asia all the time, and I see that. And this, that this is why I just avoid all the bureaucracy. Like everyone asking me, you are going to launch a international youth summit, in why not you just bring some minister or some big fellow to just open up the session? For me, of course, they're important, but my importance to go online on time to deliver my audience the right content. So sometimes you have the challenge, but it is completely your choice. I think it's completely your choice. Of course, you are being involved, or you are influenced by the environment, but for yourself, you always focus on no. At this moment, I might, for the environment, I cannot change myself, but you always keep yourself managing the time. I think that's at this moment. This is, but we also have a session on time management. We talk more on this youth summit. We talk more on time management issue. So do watch us. This is very important session. You definitely love this. Of course,
Yep.
this is very important session as well. Yes,
Yeah.
Ishita. I I
Thank
can
you.
I can just read the question, and then it's going up. I
Yeah.
cannot even
So
follow.
I'm also like getting, oh, I just saw this one, then I'm
Okay,
lost
one question
somewhere
come
else.
up. One question come up is either
Yeah,
either is job or business.
business.
Steve,
Yeah.
Steve, job or
Steve,
business?
Okay.
which one
Mustafa,
is
from
like,
Mustafa.
yeah.
Sorry, I don't understand the questions. Is
Whether
it,
you should for whether you prefer job or you prefer business to grow yourself up.
Yeah.
Which one you like?
uh okay? If you ask me to choose this category, I'll prefer the business, the development part of the the development part. Yeah, I love to develop because my topic is how to develop in during this COVID-19. So I will choose the development.
Thank you. So
Thank you.
my suggestion is, or my idea or my opinion on this issue, like you choose whatever best for you. Don't just
Yeah.
focus on the other people to say to go for the business or go for the job. You ask yourself what suit best for you. You think about your skills, you think about your resources, you think about your all the circumstances. If you want to start a business, I'm going to suggest you at least do job for 5 years to develop the habit of professionalism. Because if you don't have that professionalism habit, when you come to the corporate world as a businessman, you cannot survive yourself. Because
Yep.
in an office
Correct.
environment, you can write a lot of documentation. You know how to do the accounting, how to do the correspondings, and a lot of things you can learn from there, and then you start your business. For me to come business is like almost like I worked for 15 years in the corporation, and then or the different organization, or maybe more than, because I start my career very early. So almost 20 years, and then I start my own business, and that's why I become successful, because I know all the struggle, I know all the hurdles, how to handle them. So for me, it's worked for me, both job and the business later on.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you, Amit.
Yeah,
So,
just to add on that, okay,
Yes.
just now I didn't get the question correct. Okay,
Oh,
I
sorry.
have to
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
agree with I have to agree with Ahmed. Okay, put yourself into a job first. Okay, so that you learn first of all how to systemize things, how to manage, especially time. Okay, a lot of people was having this time management problem. I think working in a corporate environment will help you to manage time. You're able to understand what is called deadline, efficiency, effectiveness, all these basic principle in time management. And on top of that, okay, it also help you to build up your network. So if you jump into a business directly, okay, unless you already establish a good network, it can be quite challenging in the first few years. So if you were to run the business or in planning to go into business, maybe you want to intern in the business that you
yes.
want to create, understand where are the gaps that they are facing, the challenges they are facing, and ask yourself, if you were to run this business, can you manage the challenge more effectively than the current job that you are working in? So understand all the nitty-gritty about the business that you want to create by working in the business itself. Then when you come out to create your own business, first of all, you already establish know-how. You already know what are the issues that this particular industry or business have, as well as you could also establish a network that within the industry that your business will strive. So having to uh, work for somebody it's not that bad thing. Okay, provided
Yeah.
you are not just working for money, you're also working for experience. You also so that you train yourself well enough with the income to launch a business. So take it as more like internship. A job is an internship if you are planning to create a business in that particular
Yes.
industry. Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
thank you, Steve.
So I
Yeah.
just give one, and probably this will be the last question. We keep this question because we have another session coming on 2 o'clock, like after
Yeah.
half an hour. So Steve,
Yes.
I'm just requesting you. Can you come one more time to the show and give more inlet, because it was very fantastic? Can I have one more time for you? Some
Another
other
day.
week?
Yeah.
Yeah, some maybe next month. Can you give me another 1 hour next month? I think
You
you
mean
can
me?
do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah.
asking me. Okay, of course, of course. I'm happy to help you. Don't worry.
Exactly. I know that. This is why I love you. Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
for
yeah.
me, thank you so much.
yeah.
So this is my last
No
last
problem.
answer for this question for job or business. This
Yeah.
is one thing you must everyone listen, and this is a very good opportunity. Start doing job, but when you do job, you take this as an entrepreneurial behavior. You must have.
Yes,
For me,
yes,
I always. This is why. Trust me. This I becomes a CEO at the age of 33. Why? Because my bosses or my business owner or whoever the chairman, I take their business as my business,
yes,
and
correct.
I work hard for them, and that's why they trust me, they promote me, and that's the way actually I learn my entrepreneurial skills. And when I see that, yes, I can handle $1 million business, and then I
Yes.
start the business. This,
Yeah.
even though when I start the business, I have invested million of dollar, but still we know that this business will give us a good return in future. So this is what my suggestion to you: go for 5 years to 10 years in the job, but don't take job just 9 to 5. Go and learn how to manage a business. So in
Yeah.
there's another question you just popped up, and you just
Yeah.
removed that. That the thing is
Yeah.
that if someone said that if you are having good leadership, why don't you get a job? And
Yeah.
that is the problem. You think about the job, you not think about the work.
Yeah.
If you think about work and ask yourself like, okay, why I'm not getting opportunity, there must be something, some like from for yourself. You believe that you are very good in management skill, but ask other people, what is the flaw? Maybe you are very good in management, but you are not good in communication. Maybe you are very good in management, you communication, but you're not good in finance. So think about what, or maybe decision making or the problem solving. So think which area you have challenge. So keep just focus on that, and then you can overcome your thing. So, and last one more thing, we have another beautiful session after this session. It is by famous trainer from
Yeah.
Bangladesh, is Don Samdani, and
Yeah.
famous trainer from USA, who is now she is now moved to New
New
Zealand.
Zealand. Yeah.
She is a fantastic, my good friend Palace. She will come, and Steve, you can also watch from your home. And someday we again talk again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve.
So
Yeah, no problem.
So thanks again, Steve and Mr. Ahmed. Thanks a lot, and dear lovely audience, thank you so much for staying with
Thank you,
us.
all.
And please be connected with us, because we are coming back just by after half an hour
For
with
our
the
next
another
session.
next session on unleash your potential. So we will see you very soon with very popular Mr. Don Sandani from Bangladesh and Miss Palace Cotter from New Zealand. So stay with us. We're signing out from here right now. Bye bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Steve, wait.